Now, we the truth now. Beat billions on the beat, coming with that new style. Yeah, I got the juice now. I got the juice now. We became truth now. We the truth now. Beat got me loose now. Got me loose now. Beat billions on the beat, coming with that new style. What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? Play the gas and war days. I still listen. When you want my city, be careful with thugs with you. I repeat the style. I see him with love with you. I know he's coming for a war zone. My war zone. I set the temp line. On my torso, when I be on go, I reach my small slow, on up the beat, knock you down like more slow, but really all of these remix the tech power, go to war with 24 like Jack Power, flat tower, open-handed with Daisy Power, use a big power for bread with heavy flour, use a rain game on the block with heavy showers, use a re-up on rock at every hour, now I'm on the number shit, over those government, got the government for my people to fuck the government, UGK is evident. Rappers out the element. Use 30 like the first 20 minutes of weapons. Get a tall nervous, but you get to the elegant. Not a war reaper, scared me like the super. If you don't come to play, I'm like, what's the got reaching? Trying to affect your keepers. I never like to reach it. If I touch the bar, whole budget, not to your reaches. Yeah, I got the juice now, I got the juice now. UGK the truth now, we the truth now. Track got me loose now, I got me loose now. These billions on the beat, coming with that loose style. Yeah, I got the juice now, I got the juice now. UGK the truth now, see the truth now. Track got me loose now, got me loose now. See billions on the beat, coming with that loose style. These big business, y'all biggest, killing these beats. I see you, I witness. I be on my shit, it's killing my eyelids. Wake up at the kill, who makes on my crack witness. Check them off, one by one, respect God. The checks are only check you once, to check the jaw. I always do the nigga that get it down to the call. My people getting hands up, fucking check the jaw. Every man he shines so bright, like fucking stars. At the ball, just for it, it was in the car. Let the women know you do it again and hard. You can get down to rock, that's how we do it. Running born on any block, you know the movement. The way I do it, you fucking better stop it. Then you fly, you get ejected if I can stop it. Crash landed, one rest, the last standing. Yeah, I got the juice, you hate, can't handle it. Damn, you a beat up to a cannon. Me, I stand firm with social, I never ran it. Going ham, only you put in my hand. Yeah, I got the juice, they never lose in the cradle. Yeah, I got the juice, man, I got the juice, yeah. We get the truth, man, we cool, yeah. Cat got me loose now, got me loose now. See billions on the beat, coming with that loose now. Yeah, I got the juice now, I got the juice now. We get the truth now, we the truth now. Track got me loose now, got me loose now. See billions on the beat, coming with that loose In the end, Yeah. Yeah. You were saved by the blood and access. But you lost. You became so you want to make it a hood nigga come to it. Come on, over the news past the same thing. I'm a black man. And that you good. You back the clock. I'm say my name is that I'm a with the temple. You can stop. Wait, nigga, I'm going to and you can take it.
You know what time it is, man. You're now tuning live to Let the Hebrews Speak with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Clap it up, man. Clap it up. I'm in the studio right now. Captain Card, I'm a rhyme. You already know I'm in the studio with Officer Marah. We get it in, man. It's Let the Hebrews Speak. Y'all know how we start at the top of the show. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation of desire. And man, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to tell you like this. If you was not at the Woodhaven Banquet Hall on this past April 20th, man, you missed a glorious event. Right, man. Shout out to all the brothers, man, all the sisters, man, that came all over, man. It was so good to see y'all. We had a glorious and wonderful time. Shout out to the graduating class of 2018 in Hebrew Academy, man. Listen, man, didn't nobody want to leave that place, man. Right. What I say, remember we was doing the show every Monday morning, I said it's gonna be over too soon. Right. Look, it's Monday back already. Back to the grind. It was over too soon. Don't nobody want to leave that place, man. That was the kingdom of heaven, the taste of it. Now it's back to work, man. It's back to grind. It's back to getting our people out of this world. It's back to conquering this earth, conquering our spirits, man. That's right. Give me Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4. Once again, man, shout out to everybody that came down and Most High in Christ and Rock Yahweh Shai and to water the commander GEN.YAHANNA, man, for bringing us all together in the spirit of brotherhood and sisterhood. Hey, listen, was there one fight, Marah? I ain't hear about one. Was not one fist thrown? Wasn't one slander thrown? No one disrespected each other. Listen. All the women, all their hair, the way the sisters came with their hair done, that's the way it came with their hair. Right. Nobody's hair got pulled out. Right. You ain't see our sisters, rolling on the ground like a bunch of men, titties all thrown out because they ripping each other clothes. The way them sisters came, they left just as beautiful. Right. You understand? Come on, man. Come on, man. You cannot tell me this is not the home of the truth. You cannot tell me this is where the Lord sits, where he makes his judgment, man. You cannot tell me Commander GEN.YAHANNA is not the leader of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. You can't tell me that. The proof is in the pudding, how they say. The proof is in the pudding, man. The proof is all up there in Queens, Jamaica, Queens, New York. You understand? Everybody see. Was not one fist thrown. Yeah, no intruders. Everybody that was there was a complete one body and one spirit. Read that scripture, Marah.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called, and one hope of your calling.
Say there's one body and one spirit, even as ye are called, and one hope of your calling, man. Like we was all called from all over the world. We could have all been discarded, man. Right. Remember the lives that we lived before we found the truth, before we found Commander GEN.YAHANNA, before we received counsel from men like GEN.YAHANNA and GEN.YAHANNA. Remember what we were. Then look at yourself now and know and trust that this is the only hope you have. Well, I'll turn the arrow for you. What? This is the only hope you have, man. This is the only hope we have. And the only hope we have is in each other. Look how glorious these brothers and sisters look, man, all over the Facebook. I don't see nothing else. I don't see nothing else on Facebook. I don't see nothing else but the UPK One West rappers, man. I don't see nothing else but glorious brothers that came together from all walks of life, sisters that came together from all walks of life. I don't see nothing else, man. You look at them pictures and see the people that's in those pictures, see the brothers and sisters that's saluting, see the sisters that's holding themselves with the humbleness of a One West sister, man, a One West mother, you understand? And you look at those people and say, this is my hope. These people right here, man. You look around you when we was in that place, in that event, at that location, man, we looked all around from the first floor, from the second floor to the third floor. We was jam-packed. Jam-packed are full of brothers who I would kill and die for. Sisters who I would kill and give my life for. And the children much more hope do they have now? I seen them over there in the little cove over there by the steps. You got some young warriors out there ready to step up. Got some young Jeremiahs out there, 14, 12, 10 years old. They standing there, holding themselves with the posture of a one West soldier, man. It's glorious. Right? Because that is the only hope for them to live. You let them go out there in the world, what they gonna have then? What they gonna have then? Who can they rely on? They can't rely on the Christian church. They can't rely on your politicians. Their only hope relies on the men that lead this nation. And what's what we gonna do? Keep reading now.
God. And one hope of your calling.
Yep, go ahead.
One Lord, one faith, one baptism.
One Lord, one faith, one baptism. Man, you wonder why. You may wonder why it wasn't no fight. I know people in the world like, dang, all this alcohol, it was a little, it got hot in there, bro. It got hot. It was all moving, had the heavy garments on. Some brothers had goat skin, some brothers had lamb skin on. You know what I'm saying? Heavy leather, armbands, you understand? Head pieces. Drinking all amounts of the most expensive whiskey and scotch and cognac and all that. So it got a little hot. You know, in the world, when it get hot, you understand, out there in the world, people fight, people kill each other, man. Right. And I know the brothers and sisters that's on the outside looking in like, damn, it ain't one fist thrown. Now one drink got thrown in anybody's face. Huh? Do you understand how powerful that is? Seeing that the state of blacks and Hispanics is so hostile towards one another. Do you know how much of a miracle that is, man? That was a miracle that you've seen in that place on April 20th, man, down there at the Woodhaven Banquet Hall under the Israelite I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA. That was a miracle that you've seen in that place. That's a miracle, a full-out miracle. And you want to know why that is? Because we only serve one power. Every brother and sister in there, it has one faith, one body, one spirit, one Lord. That's why we all believe one thing in one power. And we all know that he set up one man. That's it. That's it. You understand? That's what's going to bring our nation together. There was no division because we are one-minded, man. It is the Most High in Christ, the angels, and Commander GEN.YAHANNA. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know nothing else. What else I need to know? I've seen all the proof and all the answers that I need to see. I don't need to see nothing else, man. This is the home of the truth. You better believe it. You better believe it. And guess what? Soon and already, but even more than ever, the entire earth is going to acknowledge it. Read on, bro.
Oh God. One power and Father of all.
That's right.
That is above all.
That's right.
Who is above all and through you all and in you all.
Listen, man, and that's so heavy in itself too. Because when you believe in one power, man, that one spirit, what did Christ say? Give me the scripture where it said, with two or three are gathered in my name. Give me that one. We're going into brotherhood today. You understand? Because that's all I felt, man. I don't know. There is no other place that I've ever been where there's been so much brotherhood that produces so much harmony, man. You understand? Man, shout out to all of my brothers, man, that I see, man. Shout out to Galawan, Officer Galawan from Trinidad. Came all the way from Trinidad, rocking it out, man. Who else, man? The brother from Jamaica came down. Shout out to all my West Coast brothers, man, from North and Southern California. I miss y'all already, man. Shapat down there in Houston, man, and Dallas, and Yashamar, Ashayar, and who else? Captain Hunter, y'all, man. It was so good to see you out. Been putting in this work. The Lord done put us in different songs. I just got to bring this out, man. Captain Hunter, we came up under in DC school, man. And I truly missed that brother, man. It was good to see him, man. Good to see him and give him a pound and give him a hug and salute him, man. Work of the Lord and put us different places, man. But I remember we was all taking orders from General Kadami, General Kabbalah Salaki, General Shalama, and Captain Shot, man, and Captain I remember we was all in the van riding together, man. I remember them days. I missed y'all brothers, man. Missed y'all brothers dearly. Good to see you. Well, Captain Quad, the Mama, Ryan, y'all already know the Mama. Good to see Warrior Island from Florida, man. Good to see all y'all brothers. I miss y'all brothers, man. And all the other brothers, it was my first time meeting, man. It was good to meet you, brothers. And I'll see you, brothers, soon. Soon, man. Miss y'all brothers already. But it's time to get back to the grind. Go ahead, Rob, give me that scripture.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 20.
And if I could, real quick, matter of fact, go ahead and keep reading.
For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name.
Read it again.
For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name.
This is Christ speaking. This Christ speaking. He said, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. Gathered in my name, meaning what? Living their lives how I live, according to my reputation that they own. These ain't 3 brothers who come in and say, yeah, I believe in Christ. Yeah, I believe in Christ too. Yeah, I believe in Jesus. No, these is 2 or 3 men that's living the way our King taught us to live. To give more honor to his reputation. That's what it's talking about. Read it again.
For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name.
2 or 3 men, we gathered in Christ's name. First of all, why are we gathered? Because of Christ. That's what you seen up there in that Passover. That's what you seen at the Woodhaven Banquet Hall under the command of GEN.YAHANNA. Christ is the reason we was there, man. Do you not understand that, man? That's how you know. That's why there wasn't no bottles thrown. That's why no drinks was getting spilled in nobody's face. That's why no punches was getting thrown. That's why no brother was committing adultery. That's why no children was getting molested or lost. Because Christ brought us there, man. So when the UPK teach about Jesus Christ, got to be the truth. You understand? 1, that he's the greatest black man ever walked on the face of the planet. And 2, the white man is the devil.
That's right.
It got to be the truth. Because any other place you might go, children do get lost. Children do get molested. Men do commit adultery. By their husbands is just sitting around. Another man and his wife just went off to a dark corner where nobody is. Full of demons. Not in our house. Not in our house. Not in the Lord's house. I ain't seen not one. Man. You can't tell me nothing about this truth, man. You can't tell me nothing. Anything. Christ brought us there, man. His reputation, his name is the reason we was gathered, man. That's why he deserved to be king. Read on now.
All right, it's like gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them.
Christ was there with us, man. You understand? And just like I was bringing out how much I missed the brothers who I ain't seen in a while. You know what I mean? You want to talk to on the phone for a little bit because we got to handle business and things like that. How you think our king feel, man? How you think our king feel, man? You think he don't miss us? He misses people out. If we all felt that way, like if you was in the lobby of the hotel everybody was at, right, Marab? And you know it's like, okay, if I stay here any longer, I'm going to miss my flight.
Right.
You understand? If you was in the lobby of the hotel, but all the brothers and sisters was just chilling, and you know, you like, if I sit there, if I take one more drink, I'm gonna miss my bus.
Right.
And then, if a thought came into your mind saying, oh well, you understand? If that came to mind, like, oh well, I'll catch another bus, or I'll catch another plane. That is because you do not want to leave your brothers out. It was just too, it was just too holy. You just didn't want to do it. Because you know the zone we about to go back into. It was like a rest away from the white man's oppression, man. It was like, even though we were still in the white man's kingdom, because we had each other, all the other stuff that was waiting for us when we got back home, it was like, it ain't even exist. It's for a short period of time. Too short, if you ask me, but hey, how you think our king feel, man? Our king ready to come back, man. Our king ready to take us up out of here, man. To deliver us, man, to take us somewhere we can have that every day for the rest of our life, forever. We're going to live in it and die in it and come back in it. Right. God damn. Time to get back to this grind, man. Time to get back to this grind. Let's go get more brothers and sisters out of this world. Sisters, man, doing a hell of a job, beautiful job. Sisters sewing garments, making merchandise, and, you know, raising family and raising children, being supportive to their husbands. You know what I mean? Let's keep doing it, man. Let's keep working, man. Let's get the hell up out of here, man. Any more on that?
Sir, I do got a precept.
Go ahead.
If I could. It's Psalms 133 and 1.
Go ahead.
Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
The Lord said, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in harmony, in unity, Salah. We see how pleasant it was. And you should see and know how more pleasant it is, because we all come from conditions where brothers ain't have no unity, man. Right. Brothers ain't have no unity. You think our people that's marching out there on them streets when the police murder one of our children or murder one of our sisters or our brothers, and we march and say no justice, no peace, do you think that is unity, man? That ain't unity, man. That is not unity. That is not unity. That is what we do as slaves, because that is what the traitors of our people, the traitorous leaders of our people have taught us to do. That ain't unity. Unity is what you see up there with Haven Banquet. That's unity, man. That's right. That's unity. We ain't riot. We ain't kill no white people up there. We ain't do none of that. But yet and still, the Lord was pleased by how good we dealt with one another. You don't find this in the earth anywhere else. This brotherhood is the only brotherhood that will unify blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And how can I look over this? All the Hispanic brothers and the Gadite brothers was there. To see a Haitian, a brother from Haitian descent, a Levite, and a Dominican brother staying side by side and full out brotherhood and peace and unity is a full out miracle, man. You know the history of Haiti and the Dominican Republic and how they fought and killed each other, man. Then you go and look in the Israelite school of ISUPK, you got Haitians and Dominicans and Hispanics in harmony, drinking together, la SHALAM, salute each other, SHALAM. The brother told me a story, you know what I'm saying, while we was in the Passover, right? But right, he was like, he a Hispanic brother from Cali, you know what I mean? One of our tribe brothers came in there with a bag that I had piece too. Right. It was bad. I'm gonna give me one out. I'm gonna give me one. I'm gonna walk one on the street. It was ridiculous. With the man, all the brothers that had the bag that I had, Salaki, Jennifer Balamam had a bag that I had piece on. Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? With the feathers and everything. Brother had one, we had the black feathers. It was like beads going down his back, like on his spine, man. It was the bomb. You know what I'm saying? But he told me the story, right? He like, it was, you know, a couple of Hispanics working in Salaki. I don't like to say it was a couple of tribes working in the kitchen. But the brothers and sisters in the world, if y'all listening, you understand, it was Hispanics, Latino American descent, right? They was working in the kitchen, you know, help serve and gather the things from the venue. And he said that one of the I.S.U.P.K brothers, right, Marah, had pulled him to the side, that was not with the school, but pulled him to the side and said, yo, what's going on? He said the message was speaking to him in Spanish, of course, right? He said that the I.S.U.P.K brother that pulled him to the side said, I ain't never see a place where Dominicans, so-called Simeonites, so-called Dominicans, the Simeonites, and the I.S.U.P.K could be in one place and get along. That's what he told the brother. He said, man, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Well, I can see, you know, black men and Hispanic men together, and you know what I'm saying? He looked and he said that old man tears started coming out his eyes when he was talking to him. You understand?
Right.
And when the brother came and told me, he said, man, listen, it confirmed that this is where I'm supposed to be. I said, damn right. Damn right. Damn right, man.
Right.
That brother, that Israelite brother that was working there, might have came to school and listen, it was other people working in there, you know what I'm saying, because they had to deal with the venue and things like that and all of that. You understand? They was looking too. They ain't never seen nothing like that before. Right. When we step out on that block of traffic, them people coming up and down that street, up and down that boulevard, 96th Street or whatever, they ain't never seen nothing like that, man. Just like when Christ returned to this earth, the world ain't gonna never see nothing like it, man. Right. We are the people of the Bible, right? And when we dwell together in unity, the Lord is pleased with that. That's why we cannot have no spiteful or any type of bad blood between each other. We can't have any strife between each other. It is too important for the brothers and the sisters in the Israelite school of UPK to reject that type of thinking, to reject those type of thoughts and feelings towards your people and towards your brothers. We cannot have any strife. We can't have no bad blood between each other. And if it does happen, we got to go to each other and fix it, man. Do the things we need to do to fix it. Because to unify blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians is way too important. Keep reading. Is there anything else?
Nah, so that was it on that one.
I'll give you some of them brotherhood scriptures, like I said, man. Today we're going into brotherhood. We're going to brotherhood, man. All right?
Oh, God. Okay, we're going to the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34.
Go ahead.
John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this, all men know that ye are my disciples.
Listen, Christ said, listen, this is a new commandment I give you, that you love all men. Read it again.
Come on, God. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
Said a new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another like I've loved you. You understand? And what does that mean? Did that mean Christ gave us hugs and kisses and all of that? Yahweh gave us correction, man. Correction. See, brotherhood ain't about hugs and kisses. It ain't about hugs and kisses. Brotherhood sometimes is the best when you have to correct each other. And through the spirit of brotherhood and the spirit of Christ, chastise one another. You understand what I'm saying? To get each other on the back on the right path, man. To make sure your brother walking right, living right. You understand? Give me the scripture where it say go to him and him alone.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to pull another scripture for you after that. This is how Christ loved us. He ain't loved us because he just healed us and healed the blind and healed the sick and did all the miracles and wonders that he did. He loved us also because he corrected us, man. He corrected it. He said, love all men like I've loved you. We all know that love is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And that's what Christ taught us. And he corrected us and broke it down for us. That we understood it. Go ahead, Marah.
In the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15.
Go ahead.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee,
read it again.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee.
Say, if thy brother shall trespass against thee. What does that mean? If your brother does something or says something that offends you, you understand? Read on.
Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
You go and tell him about the thing that he did to offend you, to him alone, man. You don't go off and tell no other brother before you go to him first. And that's why there was so much unity. Because in the UPK, we stand by this scripture. This is the law, man. You got a problem with a brother, or a brother did something to you, or you got a problem with a sister, or a sister did something to you, you go to him and him alone. You go to her and you go to her alone. This is the love that Christ gave to us all, man. He taught us how to deal with one another, man. And that's what we bring it back to life in this earth through this school, the Israelite school of UPK. That's what we're doing, man. We bringing back these laws. The way we deal with black men, you don't put a brother on blast. You don't put a sister on blast, man. You don't make other brothers and other sisters look at a brother like he a certain way, or, he this way and this way, talk down on his name and all that, man. You keep that between you and him, and you gain your brother, man. That's what you've seen in that place, man, that holy place. But we left that place. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the petals from the crochets, the corsage, I always say crochet. I don't know why I say that, but the corsages. I always say crochet. The corsages. You understand? When we left up out of that place out, some of the petals from the corsages was all over the floor. You understand? Like that place was made holy when we left there, man. It was holy when we left. That place was holy ground. Because in that place was men who live by these scriptures and teach these scriptures and actually do what they say. You think brothers and sisters ain't been offended in here? We've been offended. We go to each other and say, listen, that was bad. And you know what we say? Don't even worry about it. Sometimes something happens to where a brother say, I know I offended this brother. I got to go to him. But sometimes the brotherhood is so strong. In most cases, say, don't even worry about that. We straight. Don't even think about that no more. I ain't. Right. Well, in the world, somebody hold it against you for the rest of their goddamn life. Out in the world, being in the world, and a bunch of worldly brothers, and a bunch of carnal men, that really teach you how to hold a grudge. You know how to hold a grudge better than anybody in the world. Think about the communities we come from. Think about the neighborhoods we come from, and the barrios and the projects that we come from that had, full-out wars every summer. Every summer had full-out wars, territory wars in neighborhoods that was blocks apart. All because brothers couldn't forgive one another and go to one another and say, listen, man, y'all can't do that. Or we can't do this to each other no more, man. This is the love that Christ left us, man, on how to deal with one another. Go ahead, Rob.
If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. And what do it mean when it say hear you? What do it mean when it say hear you? When it say hear you, it means he said, you know what, I was wrong for that. I was wrong for that. You're right, I was wrong for that. I won't do that anymore. It won't happen again. And you say, you know what, do I, bro? And then you have a drink and forget about it, man. That's what keep us strong. That's what keep us unified, man. That's what keep us unified, man. And we got to keep doing it. We got to keep rehearsing. And the scriptures say, rehearse the righteous acts. We keep these laws, keep these high holidays, like right now. We the feast of unleavened bread. But for 7 days, you can't eat bread with no leaven. Eat nothing with no leaven in it. You understand? Say, rehearse the righteous acts. Even how we go to one another as a people. You think other people do that? You think other nations of people do the things that the Lord told us to do? That he prescribed us to do in the Bible? Hell no. Hell no, man. These other nations live like that. Where they talk about each other. Forget about the white man. Like the white man is so proud. And you see it all on his jobs and things like that. The white man is so proud. He'd be at a goddamn table around all his CEOs and the heads of his companies. And they all passing around ideas. And they all think their idea is the best idea. They all think their idea is the best idea, and they so proud they want to do it their own way. And then when it don't get done, they say, John's a goddamn asshole, man. He's an asshole. Why does he? We should do it this way. Why do we have to do it that way? John is a goddamn asshole. Harry, he's an asshole. You understand? That's what they do to each other, behind each other back. That's why Rome failed, because that's what they was doing. These other nations hate each other, man. The white races hate each other. So how much more should we look at that and observe and say, let's embrace these laws. Let's embrace these scriptures so that we can live how the Lord told us to live. You understand? And truly embrace the love that Christ left for us, man. And deal with one another like he told us to do. Any more on that, Mariah?
But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established.
Exactly. You understand? That's taking into account. See, there are ways for disputes to get settled in here. You can't take your people to court, man. Take your people to court. The white man only care about money. You understand? He only care about money. How much money he can make. When really you trying to go to court to settle a dispute. That's what's going on in the child support courts. That family court that the white man got set up, that is about money. The whole court system is about money. It's a lot. It's all about money. And how many fines can the white man give you? It ain't about helping you. It ain't about rehabilitating you. It's about getting money. So when you have an art with your brother in here, in the truth, you take it to 2 other men, 2 witnesses, and they'll have that counsel and swap it out and sort everything out and get that judgment. The fine may be placed on somebody, but it ain't like going to the devil. It ain't like going to the devil. And this law proves that we don't need the white man to be a judge over us. All we need are the judges of Israel, the heads of the Israelite school of UPK, the generals in the school of the UPK. That's all we need. You think that the generals in the school cannot judge the matters and the affairs that's out there in the world? We have fixed black people. The proof was up there in Jamaica, Queens, 2 days ago. The judgments and the counsel and the wisdom of those men will fix our people, man. You think we don't need this white man. We don't need this judicial system. All we need is each other, man. We need this brotherhood and we need these scriptures. And we need these scriptures. You understand what's going on? You understand? Everything good?
Come.
Any more of that?
Come.
Go ahead.
Oh, Salaki. That was it on that scripture.
All right, let's get to the next scripture, man. Once again, man, we going into brotherhood, man, and show you how important and valuable it is in the world. It ain't none. It ain't none. You understand? So much so that when we was up there, I mean, what more can you say? In this school, man, this school has brought blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians back to life, man.
Right.
Back from the dust. And what we did in that place, in that holy place, was ancient, man. It was ancient how we dealt with one another, man. And beautiful. And listen, man, like brothers really put on the spirit, like you can see from brothers' garments, man, and how they was dressed, and the sisters too, that we put back on the spirit of how we was when we was in our nation, how we was in our land. If I could, General could thumb the ball up like a straight up prophet of the Lord.
Right.
And he always was, but it's like that, like when you see that Mitri was bad, how he had it wrapped up. It was like he wrapped up so much goddamn wisdom, it was like ridiculous. I said, man, he looked like a true prophet of the Most High. General Kadambaba, man, that thing was solid, man. I liked it. You know what I mean? Give me that scripture, bro.
Mark chapter 12, verse 30.
Come on.
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and all thy mind, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. That is the first commandment.
Listen, say it one more time, boy.
God. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Say, thou shalt love the Most High God with all thy heart and all thy soul. Which means what? In your mind. Like that's one thing that is mighty for a man to conquer, man. That is mighty for a man to conquer your own thoughts, man. To conquer your own thoughts and to drive them, to drive your thoughts to serve the Most High. Brother, you are a conqueror, a mighty conqueror. You understand? For a woman, for a sister that's in the truth, for one West sister, man, or one of the mothers of one West of UPK, to drive her mind and say, how can I help my husband build this nation? How can I help my brothers eat? How can I help you go there and to drive your thoughts to pursue those type of goals is of the Most High, man. That's what it means, love the Most High with all your heart, man, all your heart. Because you're in a world where different things will take control of your mind, different things you might want, all type of vain things, the vanity of money and luxury and pleasure. Those are the things that creep in and seep in your mind and take control of you. So now, the things you do to work with your hands are derived from the thought to gain those type of vain accomplishments, man. When to conquer those thoughts and drive them to what the Lord wants. And the Lord wants what you saw up there at that Passover. That's what the Most High want, man. That's what the Most High want for his people, man. For his people. He wants that type of harmony for all of us, man. Standing in that Passover, I'm now thinking about it right now at this moment. How much more our people out there deserve to have that type of unity. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He ripped our people away from the unity we had against that Passover, man. He destroyed us, man. But we was up there drinking and pounding each other, man, in harmony and peace and enjoying each other's company. The rest of our people was starving and dying. Damn this white man for what he done to us. Damn our leaders for what they done to us, man. They ripped our harmony and what the Lord wanted for us. That's what the Lord wanted for all our people, man, all respect. But we was up there enjoying the Passover. Some of our tribe brothers down there on the border being persecuted by America, man. That's why our job not over. Our job not over. We got to get back to the grind, man. We got to get back into this grind, man. Our people deserve that type of unity, man. We've been in hell in America for too long, man. We've been in hell in America for too long, man. That's why the brother said that brother cried like that, man. You know how many, man, listen, I can imagine, man. We've been on slaveries and things like that with the Hispanics working slave and sweat right next to us, huh? We know the type of things we go through, and I'll tell you something else, SHALAM. I'll tell you something else. On them jobs, being in the truth, the Hispanic brother I was working with personally, SHALAM, I'm going to speak on my own call, right? The Hispanic brother I was working next to, he didn't know a lot of English and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I understood him enough for us to get the job done. You understand? But I could tell he was still looking at me a little bit like I was, you know, one of the brothers who, you know, don't really appreciate the Hispanics for the work that they do. So like, if I answer this, it might be important. I was just showing. Yeah, I might be one of the brothers that look at Hispanics like the rest of the world look at Hispanics. When I don't, of course. Thanks to the teachers I commanded to you, I don't look at Hispanics. I look at Hispanics like they my brothers. But he looking at me, he a little standoffish. I can tell he wanted to speak to me and talk to me, but he like, I don't know where this cat really at. So to think, a lot of brothers, Hispanic brothers go through that. A lot of our Israelite brothers and Simeonite brothers and, you know, Asherite brothers, they go through that, man. You understand? So how much more do they deserve to have that unity at that Passover, man? To have that relief, that rest, that I ain't hated like Donald Trump say I'm hated. That I'm not going to be persecuted and be my family stripped out of my hands like ICE does to the Hispanics all the time. That's why that brother cried up there, man. That's why that brother cried, huh? Because he on them jobs taking that type of burden. He in a place where the Hispanics are hated, man. And then he saw something up there in that holy place that made him say, this is a remarkable thing to see. This is a miracle, man. And it brought him to tears. And I don't blame him. To love the Most High with all your heart is to go gain your people. And to constantly contemplate on how we can get them up out of this place, man. Read on, huh?
Oh, God.
Yep.
And with all thy strength, this is the first commandment. And the second one is like, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Say it again.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love your neighbor as thyself. That's talking about your brother. That's talking about your brother. Say, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. You understand? That's talking about your brother. Can't be talking about loving white people, because that's what they say in the Christian church. In the Christian church, they say love your neighbor, and that means everybody. But then when they gather together, everybody is fighting and arguing, right, stabbing and shooting. So it can't mean that. That got to be a lie. That cannot be the truth. It can't be. Read.
There is none other commandment greater than these.
Ain't no other commandment greater than that, man. To focus on what the Lord wants. To focus on what the Most High wants from you. You understand? And to love your brother like you love yourself, man. Them are the two greatest commandments that the Lord placed on us. Why? Because that's going to keep you in league with everything else. You're not going to eat pork if you love your brother, if you focus on what the Most High wants. You're not going to be a homosexual if you focus on what the Most High wants and you love your brother. You're not going to do that. You ain't going to turn his daughter or turn your sister to a whore if you obey the Lord's laws and you love your brother. Why? Because that woman you're not going to turn to a whore, that's somebody else's daughter, man. Right. You want nobody to do that to your daughter, so you ain't going to do that to nobody else's daughter, man. That's why they're the greatest, man. It's not saying that those are the only two. It's just saying that these are the ones that will keep you in line and in league with everything else. That's why. Because if you focus on these two key things, we got nothing else to worry about. You understand? In the next scripture, Murat.
The book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31.
Yep.
And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also likewise to them.
Exactly. The things that brothers do to you, you understand? That's righteous unto you. You understand? You do the same thing to them. You do the same thing to those brothers. You understand? The way, like they teach us this in school, but it's been so diluted with Christianity and all these other religions, and you understand the acceptance of every foul thing. Like in America, being a whore is accepted. So being a whore in America ain't frowned upon. So when it says, as other brothers treat you, you're like, well, listen, she a whore, well, I can't do nothing about that. It's accepted in this place. This ain't talking about what the world accepts. This ain't what it's talking about, man. It's talking about what the Most High wants for us. You understand? Treat them like you should be treated. You understand? That's why when it comes to this school, when people off them streets coming to this school, we teach them according to what the Lord wants. Because that's what we all want. Out there, they say, you smoke weed, I smoke weed too. You understand? It's all right, you do you, I do me. That's it. That's not saying, you understand, treat men as you want to be treated. You want to be allowed to smoke weed and get high. So you like, your daughter a whore, that's fine. All right? Don't say nothing about me, I won't say nothing about you. That's not what the Lord's saying. Treat men how you want to be treated. You understand? You come here and change your life. You come here and change. Stop smoking that weed. Stop getting high. Then when the brother and sister come in, you say, listen, man, you got to teach that girl not to be no whore. You got to teach her to cover herself up. Watch her mouth, man. You got to teach her about her self-respect. Because that's what the Lord wants. Any more on that, Marah?
For if you love them which love you, what think ye have?
Say it again.
For if ye love them which love you, what think have you?
Listen, because if you love them that love you, then what it says, what think ye have? Read that part again.
What think have ye?
What think have ye? Meaning, it's easy to love the ones that love you. Try loving people that hate you. That's what it's saying. It's easy. It's easy to love someone that loves you. Like Jay-Z, he's loved. He's loved by everyone. That rapper, Nipsey, he loved by everyone. You understand? But when you in the UPK, when you a one West nigga, you understand? You got to love people that hate you, that throw bottles at you, that throw rocks at you, that try to spit on you, that say they're gonna shoot you and kill you. You gotta love them. You understand? That's the difference. That's the honor in it. The Lord looked at the minute and the prophets of the UPK standing out on the streets teaching. You understand? Knowing that we teaching and teaching love to a people that truly hate us. That hate us for what we say. Because they've been poisoned with Christianity. Because they've been poisoned with the American doctrine. Give me that scripture, where Christ said, if the world hates you, you know that they hated me first. This is all because of our King, man. This is the brotherhood that he left us. This is the correction that he left us to guide our people back to where we're supposed to be. Let me get there. As soon as you get a check.
John chapter 15, verse 18.
Go ahead.
If the world hate ye, know that it hated me before it hated you.
It's Christ speaking. Christ loved and healed the people that hated him. That rejected him. Christ said, now listen, if the world hates you, meaning the people in this side, if the black men in this world hate you, and the Hispanics in this world hate you, just know that they hated me first. We feeling the same thing that Christ felt. That's why in the scripture, but what I just pulled, it said, if you love the ones that love you, what think ye? Meaning like, that's easy to love people that love you. But to love and try to bring the brothers and sisters into the school, back to the Lord, when they hate you for it, that is hard. That is warfare. That is warfare. Like, this ain't no goddamn Boy Scout club, like the general was saying. This ain't, like, we ain't drinking buddies in here. Shout out once again to the Hebrew Academy, the graduating class this year, man. Listen, we ain't drinking buddies. These ain't brothers you just go to the club with. These ain't brothers you just hang out with on Friday and Saturday, man. To go to camp and then go back off and run off and do something else. This ain't that. To build this nation, it is gonna be hard. To truly love one another, man, and to build one another up, it's going to be a fight. And it is a fight worthy of fighting, man. To bring brothers and sisters into school with all manners of afflictions and mental diseases and problems and things like that, it is going to be an absolute battle. And it has to be done. To war with our people out there in the corners when they hate us and love white people and reject this truth, it's an absolute battle. But just know, everything that you've gone through, every trial, Christ already been through it, man. So how much more should you take it with a grain of salt? Like, listen, it is honorable that we do this, man. Because it is easy to love people who love each other. You understand? That's that superficial love once again. Like, in the world, they're like, you get high, I get high too. Damn right. But you meet a man and say, oh, you get high? No, I don't. I don't smoke anything. don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke blunts, I don't smoke crack, I don't smoke waka or flocka, whatever the hell they call it. I don't smoke anything. I don't get high. Oh, that person was like, oh, you don't get high. Oh, all right, you know. Go ahead, Barack.
And if I could, that same brother that'll look at a person that don't get high, like, oh, you know what I mean? You ain't really, I'm staying with you, you ain't all.
Right.
You know, you on some other stuff.
Right.
They look at the person that gets high, but just not off of their drug the same way. Like the weed smoker look at the crackhead like, oh, you a crackhead, you really get high.
Yeah.
I just smoke weed, I don't get that high.
Yeah.
You know, like this is ridiculous, hypocritical.
Right. And where do they both come together? The crackhead and the weed head and the whore, they come together up against us.
Right.
Up against the men and the truth. And they come up against us because we love them. You understand?
Right.
The white man's warfare, it's psychological warfare. Like it's so deeply embedded in us in that we teaching blacks and Hispanics love from the Most High, from the Lord. Teaching them how to deal with each other. We trying to help them with their drug addiction. Trying to help them with their carnal addictions of the flesh and things like that. But they hate it. They hate it. Why? Because the white man has put that in our spirit, in our minds, man. Then we deserve to be drug addicts, and we deserve to be whores, and we should love each other in. That is not what the Most High wanted for us, and that is not the reputation that Christ left for us, man. We gather together in Christ's name, man. That is not the brotherhood that left us. To let your brother go off into any type of sinful lust that he wants to do and say, hey, you live your life, I live mine. That is not what Christ left for us, man. Go to the next scripture, Barack.
In the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
Good.
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Say it again.
No greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Say no love do a man have greater than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. That a man lay down his life for his friends, man. In that Hebrew Academy, you understand, you went through them trials, you know exactly what we're talking about. Right? You went through them trials. Read that scripture one more time, huh?
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Say, ain't no greater love than that, than a man that'll give his life for you. Christ gave his life for us, huh? Gave his life for a nation of people that hated him and persecuted him, huh? That is love, huh? Love ain't within your mouth. Love is in what you do. You understand? And then that Hebrew Academy, you went through them trials. You marched through them trials. You understand? You know exactly what we're talking about. That you give your life for your brother. That's a powerful thing. And when it's your time, all of us are going to be tested with that. To see if we're going to value our lives over your brothers. You understand? Sometimes we test with it every day. To see if you value your stability and your comfort over your brothers. Like it is an honorable thing to give your life for your people. And that's why some of us do this workout. I mean, gave up my entire life. Mirage, his entire life. Forget about it. Commander GEN.YAHANNA gave up his entire life, all of his life. Man, GEN.YAHANNA came into me when he was a young man. You know, 16, 17. You understand? Maybe younger. Came into the school, gave his whole life up for us, for me. I wasn't even born yet. Right. Gave up his entire life. That is the greatest love that a man can ever give someone, man. To die for your people. And up there in that Passover, that's what you see. Them brothers marching in, that's what you saw. You saw brothers prepared to die for their nation. Prepared to die to defend their people. Go ahead, Barack.
Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you.
That's what Christ said. If we do these things, you make yourself a friend to Christ, man. And listen, Christ say, I'm his friend. You understand? Listen, I don't think I need anything else in the world. Bed, anything, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I'll be able to live outside just to know that the greatest man that walked the face of the planet said, you my friend. I'll be content with that. Full out content. I'll be straight, but I don't know about you. I'll be too wild.
Oh, God. For
a man like that did miracles for our people and suffered for our people, man, and took on a task that was, you know, it was stressful on the mind of our king. And to say, you do the things I tell you to do, you make you my friend. Meaning you know, you living the way I need you to live. You close to me. You someone that I depend on and I rely on. I mean, what more do you want in this earth? A car? A woman? Don't know woman, I don't give a damn how bad she is. Don't know woman, listen, don't know woman at me aspire to get her more than I want friendship with the Most High Christ.
Right.
For the Lord and the Most High Christ to tell me to know you are a devout soldier. To hear the words out, it's like, I mean, what? It's priceless. To be a brother that give your life for your nation, that is a priceless thing. And listen, all the sisters need to know that that's the man that they have in their bed. You got a One West brother, man. You got a One West soldier. No, you got a man in your bed that gave his life for his people. The ones that hate him. The ones that's in the world hate. That man that's in your bed, sleeping on your floor if you have to, is a man that gave his life for his people and you. And there's honor in that, man. There's honor in that, man. Any more of that, Mariah?
Wow, sir.
Go ahead. Next scripture.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 40.
Go ahead.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily, I say unto you, and as much as ye have done it unto one of the least of my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Listen, now Christ cared about all of us, and that is truly the spirit of Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. That is truly the spirit of Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Christ ain't care about, you know, who was the most glorious or, you understand, who was the strongest or none of that, man. Christ cared about all of us, all the way down to the least. And us learning that, man, the spirit of brotherhood, you understand? For us to have that in our mind, what the Lord said, you love me with all your heart. That's what the Lord means. In your mind, I got to worry about the brother who's the least of us. He may not be the most glorious. He may not be the strongest brother or, you know, the most zealous or, you know what I mean? He may not shine the most, may not be the most known, but yet and still, he is important. You give your life for him, just like you would give your life for the greatest of us. Right.
Like I know, like listen, GEN.YAHANNA, 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 all the generals lay down my life for them. Without a second thought, it got to be the same for the least, for the trooper, for the young man coming in here, man, that don't nobody know. That don't nobody know, don't nobody get to really see him, don't nobody hear about him. He just here study, he's changing his life. Give my life for him just as quick as I would do for General Muhammad or all the generals, man. All the captains. Give my life for Captain Zaryak and Captain Tower War and Captain Soccer War. And the least man. The youngest man. Man, I didn't even know his name yet, because once again, I'm so out. There were so many brothers in that place, but I ain't never met them. I ain't know their name, but I just knew that I would die for you. That pound, I might not know your name. I might have hugged you and say, what's your name out? And please, I don't want nobody take it personal out, because it was not personal out. You understand? Say, what's your name out? Oh, let's take a picture right now. I don't even know your name. I don't give a damn. But when we pound, I know that I'm going to give my life for you out. You can't give a damn who you are. You in this place, you my brother. Being my brother, being that Christ brought us in this place, you deserve my blood out. Brother, I got to fight and shed, but when you deserve it, when my blood gets shed because I'm fighting or I'm dying, you deserve it. Just like Christ did, man. This brotherhood in the Israelite school of UPK, in the Israelite school of UPK, SHALAM, is an everlasting brotherhood. It's everlasting, man. This is what Christ left us out. And these scriptures to lead us to that direction and keep us in the way of the Most High, man, in these laws. Any more on that, Barak?
Wow, sir.
Read the scripture again.
Oh, God. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, and as much as ye have done it unto one of the least of my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
Listen, man. Christ is in all of us out. And he loves all of us out. So that's why you treat all men the same. All your brothers, you got to treat them the same, no matter who they are, man. It don't matter who they are, because Christ will not do that. Christ don't give a damn who you are, man. Man, when I say who you are, I mean your reputation. Don't give a damn about none of that. Don't care about none of that, man. That's how you deal with your brother, man. And moving forward, as we grind, as we work to build this school all the way up to the next Passover, we got to keep this in our heart. Got to keep this in our mind and in our spirit out. All the way down to the least, to the brother that may not speak the best, to the brother that may not teach the best. You know, the brother may not be a warrior like that, but yet and still, he belongs to the Most High Christ, which means I give my life for him. Right. So when my king come and tell me, he say, listen, you dealt with my children well, dealt with my brothers well. You are my friend. That is all I want now, truly. SHALAM. I'm speaking on my behalf. I'm a Morocco feel the same way. Right. That's all I truly care about. I just want to be remembered. SHALAM. That's all I want. And remember for the things that Christ say us be remembered for, man. That's all I want. Give a damn about nothing else. I really don't. To be honest with you, I just want Christ to say, man, you did well. And if that is all he say to me, I'm content with that, man. Straight up. I'll be content with that. As long as he just say, man, you serve me well, warriors. SHALAM. I'm good. I don't need nothing else, man. You dealt with your brothers right. That's all I needed to hear, my Lord. The water to you. Thank the Most High for you. That's all I need. Any more of that?
Wow, sir.
Go to the next scripture.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 21.
I know everybody tired too. Everybody tired from that Passover. Everybody tired and sleep. You know what I mean?
Oh, God. Matthew chapter 18, verse 21.
Go ahead.
Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times?
Skip this one. Let's go to the next scripture, all right? SHALAM. Let's not skip it. I don't want to skip it. You pulled it. We're going to break it down. Read it again.
Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times?
He said, how often shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Like, this is Hebrew Academy scripture right here, man. We bring this out in the academy, and this is what we need to know. Moving forward, since the Lord has not looked down on us yet to deliver us, and the Lord has gave us more time to change ourselves and have mercy on us, and Christ has not returned yet. Moving forward as we build this nation, remember how many times you got to forgive your brother, how you got to deal with him. Read the scripture again, Marah.
Oh, God. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me?
He said, how oft my brother shall sin? You might got a brother who just, we've been destroyed in America, man. Understand that, man. America has mutilated our minds, all of us. Some of us worse than others. Bear with it. Bear with her. Because ain't nobody else going to. That's why she here. That's why he here. That's why they in the school. That's why they in the UPK. Because ain't nobody else gonna deal with him. Ain't nobody else gonna love him. Ain't nobody else gonna forgive him. So how much more do we have to read?
And I forgive him till 7 times.
He been a little sarcastic. He said, how many times my brother supposed to forgive? We're not supposed to forgive him 7 times. That's like saying, they're not specifically 7 times. I'm supposed to forgive him 100 times. You keep trespassing, man. We're not supposed to just keep forgiving him. Read.
How shall I say it until? I say unto thee, until 7 times, until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
Oh yeah, he said, oh yeah, 7 times. No, until 70 times 7 times. Meaning always forgive.
Right.
Why? Because this is the only thing that's going to fix black people out. Shalom. Black men, especially Judites, we know how to hold grudges. Brother, we will hold a goddamn grudge until the grave.
Right.
We know how to do it. Brother, we had some on our chest out when we old. we ain't saying in our old age, like, you remember that one time you ain't never. I remember my grandmother said it to me, Salah, the Lord be with her, bless her soul. She passed away. I love her. I remember my grandma was passing away, and I had came into the school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
So she had passed away. And I went down to see her because she was dying and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I went down to see her. And I remember being at her bed, and she said, why you ain't never come to see me? And I know she was old and sick. And I always came to see her before. Like before I came to school, I used to live with her. You know what I mean? I used to live with her and always come to see her, always come to check on her. But when I came into the truth, once again, I gave my life to Commander GEN.YAHANNA. So right there on that bed, she's like, you ain't never come to see her. It was like she was mad at me, you know what I mean? And I ain't take it personal. I know she was old. And I know she was really saying she missed me or whatever the case may be. But we would let a grudge out and let someone we felt someone did to us stay with us until our grave. That's why Christ is saying you always forgive your brother, even 70 times 7. Why? Because this is what black people need for us to love one another. You gotta always forgive him. You can't hold nothing against him all the time. You can't do that. You can't do that at all, man. You gotta forgive him. You gotta forgive him and forget about it. And this don't mean you let that person do the same thing they always did to you. You understand what I'm saying? It don't mean you say, I forgive you, but you gotta do this and this and this and that. That's not what it's not saying you don't do that. It's don't say, all right, we good. No. And sometimes forgiving brothers and sisters and saying comes with that counsel. Sometimes a judgment gotta be done in order to forgive. Some gotta be recompense. In order to truly give someone, they gotta do something in most cases. And here's the place where all of that gets put in order and put in its proper place, man. Read, my brother.
In the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 22.
Go ahead.
But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause.
Without a cause. Meaning you mad at a brother for no reason. You hate him for no reason. Go ahead.
Shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of great counsel.
Right.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Meaning you speaking against your brother without no cause, man. You're looking down on him, talking down on him for no just reason. Maybe he just move away you don't like, and you talking down on him, talking bad about it. You know what I mean? Gotta watch that in yourself, man. You will be in danger. That's what's going to happen. Read on.
Oh, I got the next scripture. So
go ahead.
1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Read it again.
If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
If a man say, I love the Most High, and you hate your brother, you a liar. And once again, what's hate your brother? You might not say, man, I don't need like this nigga. That's not hatred. Hatred is when you sin against the Most High, man. Sinning against the Lord shows that you hate your brother. That's why in ancient times in the Bible, the Lord would kill brothers. Because when you were homosexual, you hate black people, man. You were a black man or a Hispanic man or a Native American Indian man, and you were homosexual, you hate your people. That's what the Lord says. The Lord says you hate your brother. Why? Because what is to love your brother? To love your brother is to keep the law. So in essence, to hate your brother is breaking the law. You break the law, you show that you don't love your brothers. And this should convict you in your soul. You should watch and check yourself, all of us, to make sure that you're striving for perfection. Because if you do anything contrary to what the Lord says that is good and righteous, you're really showing that you don't love your brothers. For a man to get high and smoke weed and then to say, man, listen, man, black people got to get it together. You don't really love black people. For you to get high and smoke crack and sell drugs, or to be in a Christian church, then look and say, listen, man, black people, we got to come together. You don't really mean that. Right? You don't truly mean that. You really hate your people. Because you are exercising the thing that is keeping us destroyed, man. Keeping us oppressed. And then to say you love the Most High is an absolute lie, man. It's an absolute lie. Read on.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?
He said, if you love your brother whom you see, if you do not love your brother whom you see every day, if you can't forgive the man you see every day, how can you love the Most High? The Lord got to forgive you every day. Every day you do something that says, the Lord said, I should kill this nigga. I should kill him. I should kill him. Like the Lord is a man of war. And I think so, if the Lord didn't have Christ, I think we are, man, listen, it is true. The Lord, if it was not for Christ, we'd all be dead. We'd all die the death we deserve. Right. Before not for our King giving his life for us and standing at the right hand of the Most High, say, Lord, please bear with this brother. I know he is disgusting and foul and unruly and a damn drunk, but please don't give him time, Lord, in my name. God damn, God. Do you not owe Christ your life, God? Right. I surely know I do. We surely know we do in the UPK, man. If not for Christ, the Lord say, man, kill that nigga, man. So now, for you to look at a brother and say, man, he ain't worth my time. So what did you say? So you worth the Lord's time then. That's not how we have to move as a people. In the UPK, this is what we built on. You love the Most High, you got to love this brother 70 times 7. You got to forgive him. You can't turn your back on him. You got to give your life for him. When he is in jeopardy, both of you in jeopardy. He getting trampled on and slammed and rolled over and drugged through the mud. Well, it seems like you need to be doing the same thing. Right. Come on. You brothers in the trials know, if you don't love your brother, then you don't love the Lord. And why should he love you? As we move forward, man, as we move forward in this constant fight to deliver our people out of this hell and really out my mouth, I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Me two person, I said, you ain't with me, y'all. Straight up, like it's clear what we need to do. Oh, God. My short time being in the school, thank the Most High, you understand? And seeing where we at right now, I mean, it's like, our focus has just been, it's made clear to me. I don't know about you. I know it's clear what we need to do. Clear more than ever what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. More than ever what we need to do and get done, right? This thing got to always go on and always happen. You understand? Any more than ever, Rob?
And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
He who love the Most High love his brother also. You understand? Love his brother so much that you got to put down that weed. You got to leave them whores alone. That homosexual lifestyle, you got to forget about it. not being able to control your spirit. Whatever's causing you to do it, you have to fix it. As if not, you don't love your brother, man. You got to get yourself right in order to be the man you need to be for the man standing next to you. That's what's important. And I pictured that Hebrew Academy that night again. And I looked at them brothers and proud of them brothers and to water to all you brothers, man. You brothers did a good job. Received your covers. You understand? You brothers did an excellent job, man. But remember, you have to make yourself the soldier and dedicate to changing yourself and making sure you are in league with the Most High so you can be the man fit to give your life for the man standing next to you. And if we all do that and move in that mentality, we are going to be a mighty army and a powerful force in this earth. To make yourself the absolute warrior that the Lord called you to be so that you can give your life for the man standing next to you is our only focus. That's our only focus. That's all we need. Go ahead, Mubarak.
Oh, that was it on that, sir.
Next scripture.
That was it. You want to get the Elisha?
Yeah, let's move into this now. I want to get this for a reason, man. I want to get this for a reason. The story of Elijah and Elisha when they marched against the army. You understand? Because in the Israelite school of UPK, we are in a war that is almost, to some people in the world, they think it's impossible. They think it's impossible to bring black people back together. They don't believe in it. They don't trust it. They think it can't be done. And that's why some people don't change their lives to come in here. Because they don't have the trust and the confidence that black people are going to come together. And if I was ignorant and did not have the truth, I believe the same thing. Like if the Lord had put in the spirit that he put in me, thank the Most High, I might believe the same thing. I was engulfed by the doctrine of the Christian church. And I was taught the things that they teach in the Christian church. Might have the same mindset. Black people have turned to drugs and different ideologies and start loving white people and going to different religions and things like that because we've lost faith in our people, man. We think this is that black people coming back together in absolute unity, separated from the white man in America. Most black people don't think it can be done. Most blacks and Hispanics think it's a war that is vain to fight. But not in this place, not in the I.S.U.P.K. And that's why black people, you must follow Commander GEN.YAHANNA U.P.K. because this is the proof that it's not a vain fight. It ain't in vain what we do. It ain't in vain. We're going to read the story right now, man, to just show you, give you a little more of what we're talking about. Go ahead.
So, like, you mind if I start at verse 9?
Yeah, start it up.
Skip it down for the back up. In 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 9. And the man of God sent unto the king of Israel, saying, beware that thou pass not such a place, for thither the Syrians are come down.
Say it again.
And the man of God sent unto the king of Israel, saying, beware that thou pass not such a place, for thither the Syrians are come down. I drop down, sir. Therefore the heart of the king of Syria was sore troubled for this thing. And he called his servants and said unto them, will ye not show me which one of us is for the king of Israel? And one of his servants said, none, my king. O king, but Elisha the prophet that is in Israel telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber.
This is the whole, this is what's going on. We about to go to war. You understand? And what's being broken down is that they are saying that this war, once again, it cannot be fought. And who is a man that if we do go to war, is honorable enough and of good enough reputation for us to succeed in this battle? Read it again, Mariah.
And one of his servants said, none, my king. Just like none, my lord, O king, but Elisha the prophet is in Israel, telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber.
Right. Meaning Elisha the prophet, he's telling the king of Israel everything that's going on because the Lord is with him. Because the Lord is with him. You understand? Everything that the king of Syria think he know, the prophet Elisha already know. They asking him, you understand? He knows that this prophet here is with the Lord. So everything he's telling to the king of Israel is true. Even if you think it's a secret. Like the prophet, the Lord will reveal the secrets to the prophets. And that's what made us so powerful. And that's why these nations cannot deal with us. That's why these nations thinking they doing their own thing and meeting together on how they destroying black people. The Lord has sent a vision to the prophets of one of the generals in the school, and we'll know everything and how we need to move. That's how much more powerful we are than these other nations. Keep reading.
Drop down some more. Therefore, sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host, and they came by night and compassed the city about. And when the servant of God, and when the servant of the man of God was risen early, he gone forth, and behold, an host compassed the city both with horses and chariots.
Listen, now these nations, they compassing our city round about. You understand? Compassing our city round about. They about to go to war with us. They about to lay siege to us. Horses and everything. That's what we under right now. Right. We under siege right now as a people. All of these nations have formed their armies against us. Every tactic that they use, they're against us. The white man, with every word of his mouth, he is a drawn sword against our nation. Everything. All of these nations, they have come against us, just like they're coming up against us right now. Go ahead.
And his servants said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they be with us are more than they that be with them.
Now who asked him this again? Read it again.
And he answered and said, fear not. Oh, it was one of the servants.
Right.
And he answered and said, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
So listen. The servant, I believe it's Elijah, not Elisha. The servant of Elijah, right? Elijah.
I believe it was it might have been Elijah, the one that got up early and went and seen the host.
Right.
But he about
one of Elijah's servants, right?
Right.
So one of Elijah's servants said, listen, how are we going to win this battle? The ones that be with them are more than be with us. Like they looking at the army and all the glory of, you understand what these armies got, all their horses and all their weapons and all their armor and things like that. And looking at this and like, how are we going to do this? And that's the state of most black people, the Hispanics and Native American Indians. Forget about the Native American Indians. The Native American Indians have been beaten down on the reservations. So when they hear the words of the prophets of the UPK saying, listen, you are the greatest in the earth. The Lord chose you out of every nation of the earth to be his people. They look and say, how? How? You say a black man, an Hispanic man, you are the greatest man that ever walked the face of the planet. You are the salt of the earth. They look and say, how? How are we going to be this? How are we going to come together? Look at everything that we got to face. You facing drugs. You facing police brutality. The court system. Your woman. Sometimes. They're saying this fight is impossible. Read on.
Oh God. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes.
So this is Elisha, like I was saying. This is one of the servants of Elisha, not Elijah. Go ahead.
And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see.
Listen, Elisha said, listen, damn, that's all I want. That's all I want. Get myself in order. So when I ask the Lord, I can just ask the Lord, Lord, please open his eyes so he can see what you're showing me. And then the Lord listened. God dang. That's power. Hey, righteous. Elisha out there, Elisha ain't broke a sweat, right? Like, man. The brother Elisha served like, how are we gonna do this? He in fear. He's scared. Elisha ain't broke a sweat. Because he know the Lord with him. And that's what we got to know moving forward in this warfare to go deliver our people out of this world. I'm in the straight up goddamn matrix. We is the niggas in the matrix who we are that was coming in and out of the matrix, saving people, fighting angels. That is what we is. So that is about us.
Right. And
you got to know that in all of America's might, in all of their technology, and the things that in all of their chemical warfare with the drugs, and the way they poison the water, and all of those things are, the Lord is more with us than it is with them. When we out in them corners, it could just be you and your brother going against a whole mob of people out. And you got to know that the Lord is with us. The Lord was not with them. The Lord is with us. Read on.
And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see.
This is what's going on. You teach your brother this truth out. When brothers out there in the streets and they learn in these scriptures and they hear Jesus Christ is black for the first time, you are opening your brother's eyes out. It ain't talking like this brother's eyes are already open. They already open because he's looking and seeing the army like, yo, this is impossible. How are we going to do this? It's saying, give him, open his eyes more. In this scripture, the Lord showed something else. But today, it's the same thing. It's the same warfare. We are at war.
That's right.
What Elisha showed this servant was spiritual. And what he seen was spiritual. What you show brothers and sisters out there on the streets is spiritual. You must open up your brother's eyes so that he can see that Jesus Christ is a black man. That blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are one family and one people. And you got to open his eyes up to know that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's right. You got to open up his eyes to that fact so that he can see that the Lord is not with the white man. That the white man is not as powerful as he seems. You understand? The Lord is with us. You understand? You got to be that brother. Strong in the knowledge of the Most High to know that you're keeping the Lord's laws and doing what the Lord said to do. And your heart and your mind is focused on what the Lord wants. And you're ready to give your life for the least of your nation. Now, you teach that to the next man standing beside you. And the Lord opened his eyes up out. And you two are going to conquer any army, any obstacle. Read on, huh?
Oh God. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man.
Said, the Lord opened the eyes of the young man. Go ahead.
And he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And when they came down to him,
listen, the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, meaning he let the brother see into the fourth dimension like Elisha was seeing, which is mighty in itself. Good night. Right. He said he seen the chariots and fire and the angels all behind the army that was coming up against him. I bet he was speechless, bro. Right. I bet he was like he probably ain't say nothing for days. He probably ain't say a goddamn thing for the rest of the goddamn week. He was done talking now when he seen that. Goodness gracious, how mighty we was when we was in our land now, dealing with the Most High. And up there in the Passover, we got a taste of it once again, man, of what it looked like, of what it's going to be like, even better. Go ahead, huh?
And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, smite this people, and I pray thee, so I can smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness, according to the word of Elisha.
Listen, now that this brother's eyes is open, Elisha asked the Lord to smite the army with blindness. Now they can't see. You understand? Which is going to be the same condition of these nations once we come back as a people. They are not going to understand how we have gotten this far and come together this way. These other nations are going to look at us while we was in hell in America and come together and march together in so much harmony. They're going to look at us and be blind to the fact of how we did it out. They ain't going to understand. But in that day, they're going to know that the Lord is with us. And all of the things that they tried to do, just like in this story here, all of their goddamn horses, all of their armor and weapons and all of that, coming to today, all of the things that you did, all of your drugs and all of your businesses that you set up and all of the things you did to try to hide our identity and all of it was for nothing. You bought it all and did it all and it was in vain. Just look at us now. Now you blind. You try to take our identity from us and we didn't know who we are. Now we got it back. Now the Lord has opened our eyes. Now the prophets are out in the street teaching other men, opening up their eyes. Those disgusting preachers in the Christian church kept us blind. Now the blindfold is off. The men in the Israelite school, the UPK, going to teach these brothers. We're taking the blindfold off our people. We see the glory in being with the Most High and dealing and obeying the Lord's laws. We see it now. We see the power of it. We ain't blind no more. Read.
And Elisha said unto them, this is not the way, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. But he led them to Samaria.
Listen, Elisha played it. Elisha played it. Elisha played them, man. He led them somewhere where they are going to die. That's how he dealt with them other nations, man. The Lord don't give a damn about them. Like that king of that other nation thought Elisha was going to help him take over us. Elisha played it, man. Read.
Oh, God. And it came to pass when they were coming to Samaria that Elisha said, Lord, open the eyes of these men that these may see. And the Lord opened their eyes, and they saw, and behold, they were in the midst of Samaria.
Go ahead.
And the king of Israel said unto Elisha, when he saw them, my father, shall I smite them? Shall I smite them?
Go ahead.
And he answered, thou shalt not smite them. Wouldest thou smite those who thou hast taken captive with thy sword and with thy bow?
Goddamn, look. He said, you ain't got to kill them. I already gave them to you. They ain't going to fight you. They was our captives. We have to kill them. They are servants now. See how mighty the Most High is, man? And when they say the king of Israel asked the Lord, he asked Elisha. And Elisha told him, what you going to kill them for? You already got it. They already surrendered. They are captives now. You understand? That's how mighty it is when blacks and Hispanics turn back to the Most High, man. That's right. These other nations are going to be our captives out. Like the scriptures say, they are going to be the captives of whom slaughter. We are going to capture them whose captures we were. The white man captured us with Christianity, captured us with all this slavery and all the abuse of America. And guess what? When our eyes are opened up to the fact of this truth, they are going to be our captives there. When our brothers stand side by side and you open up your brother's eyes to the power and the might of the Most High, we are going to capture the other nations of this world, and it is going to be nothing that they can do but serve us. They're going to lay down their weapons because we are too powerful, and the Lord is with us. To have the Lord on our side is a mighty, mighty thing, and it starts with gaining your brother. It starts with being the absolute soldier that your brother needs for you to defend his life. Any more on that?
Come on, God.
Go ahead.
and set bread and water before them, that they may eat and drink to go to their master. And he provided great provision for them, and they ate, and they had eaten and drunk, and he sent them away, and they went to their master. So the bands of Syria came no more into the land of Israel.
That's it with that. We could have killed them, but we fed them. Let's go in the scriptures. Let's go into the scriptures. Could have killed them in captives. We already cut it. We spiritually cut it. And sometimes that's even worse than getting physically put to death. Your spirit get cut, you in hell. Think of all the Assyrian soldiers that came up and looked around and said, they got us. And the king of Israel feed them and say, y'all go back to where y'all came from, but don't never come back here again. That is ridiculous, all right? That's ridiculous, all right? Like we was infamous to these other nations. And it will return back to the Lord's name, man. The name of Israel will return back to being infamous among these other nations. And we're going to have them serve them, and they will never come up against us again. But it starts with gaining your brother, man.
Right.
Man, listen, man, pay your tithes, man. Tune in Commander GEN.YAHANNA show this night tonight. The grill, you understand, it's going down. Next we got the Hidden Truth with Captain Azania, man, from Syracuse. All right. What else, Mariah? The Feast of Unleavened Bread. Y'all know we in the Feast of Unleavened Bread for 7 days, man, where we don't eat nothing but unleavened bread to remember when we came out of Egypt and the manna came from heaven with that Israel. Shalom.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Home in my eyes, bitches in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gonna be critical. It's best that you be easy. The end going to trip on you. Flow like a trip. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my veins. Exactly 31st. Plus the beings in my heart. It's true in every word. Bring light into the dark. Night never do more. Shit, I blaze in the season. Got many fools with dogs, but it's gotta watch you on peace. Not been walking with them gates. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas scared to breathe. Criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas fed that's off. Better bear with us. I'm back off. I'll be doing shit like Sackdog. Dogs all boxed out. I say I come full, no room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This roll hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't U.P.K, it ain't in the way. My niggas right, they real, they down with something. Flow so deep, the drown motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah, bro, it's the home. And I don't hate them, brother, I'm just too loyal to my home. Plus, they believe, hard for me to follow. Don't like me no heat, naive in this body, this is hollow. So when they ask something, we take, tell them absolutely. And I ain't sure about ways, but nothing, gotta execute it. The second never down my tail, between my legs. Shit, I be thinking, watching my daughter something they bad. They so smart, and a lot of she's so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies. And they bad and far usual. Now I'm missing because I'm down my father's business. They ain't about the shit I used to do in that 98 it's never cease. See, without wisdom, this world made me weak. I found out that the truth was spilling. The lies are sweet. I tried everything. I guess me, I'm on ahead of me. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead speak. And teach all my little girls. They can't think. Now with a man, they better bring the blood of dead shit. Chaos waste the time. This blood bless my headpiece. And I ain't trying to take them out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check. 144 and they black switch on some hitman shit. She called it 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soul distressed for the weapon. Fuck the fame. And I tell them I'm going to the king. Until the righteous ready. Going to the king. I'm on this thing. I ain't going to the king. We never say hey. Bitch, I'm going to the king. But you can say going to the king. Until the righteous ready. Going to the king. I'm on this thing. I ain't going to the